Yeah, probably. Yeah. Oh. Hi, baby. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. So this is the first time I've brought out a different halter. Come on. Come on. Just to see if I could halter him, and he was fine with it. Now I did use the other halter to help catch him, so until he gets used to coming when I call him or go up to him. Now he was a little scared because this is a new rope, so it scared him, so he was unsure of it. But you saw I put on the halter with no issues. Even reaching over his head, doing whatever, he was fine with it. So we're gonna work on putting a halter on him and taking it off, getting him used to that sensation and stuff. Because eventually I want to be able to take this halter off and then be able to come out when I work them and put a different halter on them. Just because I hate leaving a halter on a horse. But right now it's the only way I can catch him. That was the first time I've brushed his tail on the ground. I usually have him back his butt up while I stand on the pen, just because the back end's still a little nerve-wracking, but he stood fine. And I'm working on petting more down his back legs. And if you saw, I stood with my back against him and pet down. And that's because if he were to kick me in my leg, my knee would bend normal. If I were to turn and him kick head on, he'd probably break my knee. So that's why I did it that way. One more. Come on. a good boy. Yeah. That's so cool. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Good boy. I am going to end our session there. I've been really working on picking up his feet for, I don't know, a couple weeks now. But I've been really focusing on his feet the last 3 or 4 days now. And yesterday he had the day off because we had like 30-mile-an-hour winds, so it was crazy insane to be outside yesterday. But I've spent over an hour every day trying to pick up that offside leg, which is his front right leg. Because it is his offside, he's uneasy still on that side, and horses don't like to stand on 3 legs anyways, especially on their front feet, because the front feet is where they carry all their weight. So it's easier for them to pick up their hind legs than their front feet. The first day, it was probably 20 minutes, and he let me pick up his front left leg. Had no problem picking it up, and then I got excited, and of course didn't have hoof pick. So I have my pocket knife that's like a Gerber, so I took the flathead screwdriver out of it and picked his foot with that, just so I could say I picked up his foot and cleaned it and everything. And then I spent the rest of what felt like an hour and a half fighting and spinning and petting and trying to get him to pick up his leg. Nothing. He'd pick it up, and then as soon as he'd pick it up, he'd step backwards or turn, and it was so frustrating. So then the next day I came out, and right away, like 10 minutes, he'd pick up his front left, and then the same over an hour, spinning and backing up and not being able to do anything with that front right. And then yesterday he had the day off, and then today you just saw it didn't take long at all for him to finally trust me enough to pick up that front right, which is his offside. And I mean, at first I was like, I couldn't complain because it took me so long to even let me stand on that side, pet on him on that side, and he's come along so good. So I'm so proud of him. It's been a challenge for sure, but mission accomplished. So the idea behind all of this is my husband Charlie went to farrier school in Georgia, and he comes back towards the end of November from the first session, and then he goes back in January, and then we'll be there until March. So the idea is he wants me to have him ready to trim his front feet when he gets home. So fingers crossed that I can get him there. Him letting me pick him up and clean him out is huge progress. That'll be an everyday thing to where it's second nature to him. And then I will slowly work on trying to get him to pick up his back foot, which is a little nerve-wracking because, like I said, they can kick like 10 different directions. And they're a powerhouse, and he's a powerhouse. I mean, he's big. So if he were to kick me, he'd seriously hurt me. So baby steps with that, but I have confidence that we'll get there with no problem. So yeah, just every day something new. I've been desensitizing and jumping around and trying to scare the living daylights out of him, and for the most part he's getting over being scared. Now windy days he's still scared, and the next 2 days are going to be real windy. We have a cold front moving in, and then Tuesday I think it'll get better, so he might have the time off until Tuesday, which, I mean, he's done pretty good the last couple days, so he just kind of deserves a day off. We'll see. But okay, so that's it for this. I was expecting a longer video, but he did fantastic right off the bat. So stay tuned, more videos to come. Thanks for following us. I appreciate all the love and support. Like this video, subscribe, and share this video, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye.